Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my world with Nat, Relocation concierge here in the Dominican Republic. Look at that reflection in my glasses. No bueno. Here, I'm gonna have to turn this way. I am here at Chaves Ashby, on just on the outskirts of the downtown of Cabarete. And let's be honest, downtown is like we're giving it a lot more credit than it is. I'm here with Jessica Chaves, so welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So I've been like sort of creeping on Jessica online because she opened this fantastic spot, and I wanted to know more about her story and what brought her here to the DR, and let's talk about business, because I guess that'll be my first segue. You can't really get a job here, so
no, you have to create a job.
You have to create a job. So what inspired you to create this?
Well, I am by trade a chef, and after I had my kids, I started doing different things, learning gluten-free and vegan, and decorating cakes, and just broadening
skill set. Yeah.
So one day I just had my friends over, and we started making our own spring rolls. And one of my friends was like, "You should do this. Let's just teach this."
Right.
All right. So that's kind of where the idea came from, of having a classroom where we could host classes of our own. People could rent the space to host their own classes, whether it's a painting class or a macrame or a yoga or a seminar or whatever they want.
So it's a multi-purpose space.
Absolutely.
I love that. And I think that's something that, well, I don't want to say it was missing, but I don't know that it was here necessarily.
Not like this anyway. They might have, I know people go to the food park and host little classes there.
Yeah.
But we have much more capabilities here. We have the professional kitchen, we have the bar there, we have the pizzeria attached. So
and I've seen people work outside, so though you get the full Dominican experience, which is all the motos and the cars that are going by. So you guys you were here with your kids.
Yes.
You've been here for just over a year now.
Yeah, we came last summer, so a year and 4 months or so.
You got this up and within a year.
We got this space March 15th, we signed our lease.
Wow. That's fast.
It was a full renovation. This used to be a moto repair shop. So
nice.
New floors, mostly new walls.
So you found a team to help you renovate?
Yeah, we found some guys, I believe they're from 7 to renovate everything.
That's awesome. Okay, so I will drop in the description the information for Chaves and Ashby. If you have something that you'd like to offer, you can get in touch with them. But more importantly, you chose the DR over maybe other destinations. What brought you here?
So we started looking in Mexico, actually. I have just a deep love for tacos, is the honest truth.
Now that's a first. That is a first, okay?
But we found it was hard to stay there without visa, without residency, and until we could establish ourselves, that would be something that we would have been unable to do easily. So when we learned that you could come here and just overstay your visa, pay when you wanted to leave, it was appealing. I had been here many times in the past, so I loved it anyway.
Yeah.
So that just made the step easier.
Easier, yeah.
And we already knew people here, so it just kind of flowed from there.
I love it. So, have you found any good tacos here?
No. I've made good tacos. Found good tacos.
Okay. Now the truth comes out.
No? One good taco at Gordito is the fish taco.
The fish taco, yes, very nice. We've had it, absolutely. Okay. So what makes you fall in love with DR every day? Like, what are the things that?
Well, I live in Sosua and I work in Cabarete, so I drive the 5 every day. So I get to see all of the trees and the green, and then just open up into that ocean view driving toward the east. I'm just like, you can't beat this.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to almost pitch myself and be like, picture myself on a map. Like, I live here. How am I here?
And I think that's probably one of the great things is, to me, even after, we're on, I guess this is our 19th month here, there's still novelty. Mm-hmm. Like you said, I drive by that little stretch on Route 5 where you get pockets of the sea along, and I always seem to want to, I'm driving and I'm like, there's the waves are, not too big today. Or I still find joy in those little things.
Sometimes I'll sit here if I'm just doing something and I can just see a pocket through the fence.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's what this places.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's so calming.
Yeah, we our first place was right on the ocean, so every morning I opened these big patio doors and enjoyed it, but it was very loud. I won't lie, it was very, very loud. Okay, what are some of the other things you love about being here?
I love the community, whether it's the expat community that I have built around myself, or just meeting locals. Like being on this end of Cabarete now is different than where I live, and I just communicate with them more, and everybody is so friendly and so helpful, and
I want you to do well.
Yes, and it's just I wouldn't trade it for anything.
So you said that you've been here a few times before. That was a motto. And now you're living here. So what do you feel like kind of shifted in that? You know, when you're living here, because that's a big thing. Clients for me call and they're like, I think that making the difference between I'm on vacation and now I'm living.
So when I moved here, I gave myself 6 months to be a tourist. So I would travel, I would do all the things.
Yes.
I would just experience life, learn life before I dove into working. And I think I needed that because then you get sick of the tourist life. You get sick of just hanging out all the time, and you want to experience life instead of be on vacation.
Yeah.
So that for me, like I used to come and I just stay at the all-inclusives because Airbnb wasn't a thing back then. But I would always leave the resort. And people were like, oh, don't leave the resort, don't leave the resort, it's not safe. I'm like, but so many people live here.
Yeah,
how is it not safe?
Yeah.
So it just kind of slowly evolved from vacation to exploring a little bit to now I don't even feel like I need to be in a gated community to live here.
Yeah.
Because once you get used to how life is here, I feel completely safe.
And do you feel like now that you're living here, like what are some of the things people should be mindful of if they're deciding to live here? I think that's some things people want to know. They want to know, like, you know, what are the pluses and minuses of the living? Because those are realities, right? I mean, when you're on vacation, that's one thing. We did Airbnb on vacation about 4 or 5 years ago, and it was so different than being in the all-inclusive. Like, we really lived in this small community and shopped at the Comado and the little grocery store, and it really gave you that sense of belonging. Yeah,
for sure. I find you have to know what you can get here and what you can't. The quality of things is different, so it depends on your standard.
Okay.
So if you're expecting to come down here and find a Vitamix in the grocery store, you're not going to find it.
Bring it from home.
That's it. Bring your expensive things, your quality things from home, because here typically people don't have the money for something quality like that. So they're not going to stock it.
Or you'd have to ship it.
Yes.
Like you'd have to buy it on Amazon or something and have it shipped.
Yeah. So that's what I do. I packed some barrels. I sent down way more than I needed because people were like, oh, you need this. And I got here, I'm like, no, I didn't. They have everything here unless I want something specific.
Very specific, yeah. We brought nothing. We brought just luggage.
Wow.
And we sent 1 barrel last year because I wanted to experience it.
Experience a barrel.
Well, I wanted to experience the
shipping.
Yeah, I know that sounds ridiculous. I wanted to experience for clients, like, what does it feel like? You pack it, they pick it up, like I got a step-by-step from my friend who was packing the barrel, how they picked it up, what the process was like. And it was quite seamless. So.
And then it's like Christmas morning when you get all of your stuff after a couple months.
You're like, oh my gosh, I forgot I had these. But there are things now, like in retrospect, I think I would have packed and brought, but we're here now. Most rentals, like we rent, still have pretty much everything we need. The only thing we're mixing is one of those
immersion blender.
No, the KitchenAid, like mixer.
Okay.
My husband started making cinnamon rolls to Tide for, but he's kneading them all by hand, so it takes a little arm work going on there.
You can get, not KitchenAid, but
you can get a version of it, yeah, absolutely.
Again, it's the quality thing, it's the brand.
Yeah. So what are the things we need to be wary of when we're here? What are things that you're like, really? That's my thing, really?
Depends the lifestyle you live.
Oh, okay.
If you are a woman, you watch out for the men. I'm not saying that the men are bad, but they're very flirty. They're very confidence boosting.
They're very charming.
Yes.
They're very charming.
Yes, they are. Even if they're married with 10 kids at home.
Yes, I know. I had one guy on the beach yesterday. He's like, "Oh, baby, you want to play?" I'm like, "My husband's at home." He goes, "That's okay," and I'm like, "No, that's not okay."
Yeah, it's just different lifestyle when it comes to relationships here. So you just
Relationships,
have to be careful.
Yeah.
Know what you're getting into and get to know somebody, and don't give your money away.
But there is a bit of a I've seen a lot of older women with, you know, a few younger, and vice versa.
Yeah, for
Vice
sure.
versa. So there is a trend that happens.
Yeah.
Anything else we should, you know, that drives you a little nuts though?
Not for me. I just embrace life here, and if it's not something I would do, then it's not my life. Let somebody else live their life how they want, and I live mine how I want.
Okay. Anybody's thinking about coming down here? You have words of wisdom for them?
Real estate is expensive, whether it's purchasing or renting, so make sure you can afford it.
Make sure you can afford it, yeah. Hire a relocation consultant to help you find said. Oh my God, if I could tell you the time, I'm paying like, you know, this number, and I'm like, wow, we could have found something probably a little bit cheaper, and I think tailored down the expectations. That is a big one, because I think what's portrayed and what's real are two different things.
Yeah. You don't, living here, I mean, at least for me, I don't need all the bells and whistles. I came here and I bought a villa. I'm like, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this. I could live so much simpler here.
Yeah.
I came here for a simple life. Why do I have this big house that I have to sweep 10 times a day?
Hold that thought.
A big truck.
That was a big truck. It's part of the charm. It's part of the charm. Yeah, so I think that's really interesting. What we think we need and what we really need are two different things. So what I've recommended to clients is come down, rent for a couple months, get the feel of the areas.
Yeah, different areas.
Yeah, and then decide, do I want to buy? Do I want to continue to rent? Do I want to build? Like, there's different options, right? What is going on here at Chaves Ashby in the next little while?
We have, once a month, we have Sharon hosting a paint and sip.
Okay,
So
what are we sipping?
any beverage you like.
Ooh.
So in her classes, she has pizza bites and one beverage included. And
Okay.
then we do have the full bar to continue drinking and eating after. I am hosting a Halloween party for children.
That's right.
So that'll be on Halloween after school, so around 4:30. Kids make their own pizzas, decorate Halloween cupcake, do a Halloween craft, little dance party, little Halloween games, costume party. And we host birthday parties as well.
Okay, perfect.
So same type of idea. The kids get to make their own pizza for their lunch, the cupcake, karaoke, dance games, things like this. So we have different packages available for that. And then every Friday night we have DJ Mikey Love. And going into peak season, we have different theme nights lined up. So we're going to have a country western night, just different things.
Yeah.
All coming slowly.
So make sure you check out the website or Instagram. Instagram. So we're gonna drop all the information in the description so you can get in touch with Jessica and her team. If you are thinking of relocating and you're not sure where to start, make sure you click the calendar link in the description. Book a free call with me. Find out where you are in the process and where you'd like to be, and we'll see if we're a good fit to work together. Make sure to like this video, share it,
Yes, please.
and subscribe to the channel. I'm at 670 subscribers. I know that's not huge, but it's big in my heart. Thanks for doing this with me. I really appreciate it. It was great getting to know you, and I look forward to coming back for an event or an evening, especially when we get a date night out of it.
Yeah. I'm thinking different ideas, and I'm thinking maybe have a date night drop off where people can drop their kids off,
Look at
watch
you.
them, play games, stuff like this. Yeah.
Look at you.
All the
parents,
ideas
the
brewing.
parents might like that. I like
Yeah.
that. Okay, whatever you choose to do today, have an incredible day and enjoy the view wherever you are. Bye for now. Thanks, Jess.